Hi there, my name's Carmel. I am a breast cancer survivor and I make videos on YouTube to help you try to transform your life and just live it a little bit fuller and a little bit easier. Today I want to talk to you about pre-workout snacks. I remember when I first started going to the gym, that was one of the hardest things for me to really wrap my head around was how do I fuel my body without feeling nauseous and also without feeling sluggish? And also, how do I find something that's really quick and easy that I can put together that's not gonna make me have to think a lot at 5 a.m. So this week I wanted to show you just a couple of the pre-workout snacks that are kind of my go-tos that sit really well with me, that give me enough energy to fuel my workouts. I specifically work out in the morning, and I also eat my pre-workout snack about 30 minutes before I work out. That will have a little bit of impact on the portion sizes that I have and also what I'm having because I'm doing it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Another thing about me is I really do not like to eat the same thing every single day. That's why I felt like this would be a really good video for me to bring and share with you all because I have 3 to 5. We'll see how this turns out. I think I have 5 snacks that I can share with you. Let's get into the video. I remember for the longest time, every single time I would try to figure out what kind of pre-workout snack to have, I would either overdo it and then I would feel super nauseous in the gym, or I would just decide to go and do a fasted workout and then I would end up feeling really dizzy, or I just wouldn't have enough energy to push through what I wanted to do. So I knew it was something that I needed to really sit down and figure out some different alternatives that are quick, easy, light on my stomach, give me enough energy to fuel my workout, all the things. I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of knowledge that might help you understand how to navigate building your pre-workout for the morning. So whenever you're thinking about how to build your pre-workout snack in the morning, just think carbs first, like banana or toast, and then just add a little bit of protein like Greek yogurt or a boiled egg, and then just a little of fiber and fat. If you have too much fiber and fat, it's gonna slow down your digestion, and that's what's gonna make you feel sluggish. If you skip your snacks, then you're risking having fatigue, having really low blood sugar, having nausea because of the low blood sugar. And for women specifically, it's really important that you don't let your blood sugar drop like that in the morning because it can cause your cortisol to spike. So that's something that we're trying to avoid. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, but I follow Dr. Stacy Sims. I use her advice of whenever you get up in the morning, just have a little something to eat. Give your body something to fuel itself so it's not like looking for something to fuel itself. When I get home from the gym, that's when I dig into my 30 grams of protein in the morning. A lot of people out there will say, oh, when you wake up, you need to have 30 grams of protein. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot. I'm sorry, but that's a lot of food to eat when you wake up first thing in the morning. I personally can't do that. Like, some of the benefits of eating before training is just you have improved energy, you have a better performance, muscle preservation. So when we're making that pre-workout snack in the morning, we're looking for carbs, we're looking for a little bit of protein, and then we're looking for just a little kiss of fat and fiber. All right, let's officially get into all the pre-workout snacks. I've rambled enough. Morning! Another day, another pre-workout snack. Today I am doing core and cardio, but either way, the snack that I'm going to show you is something that could be used before even a strength training workout. It's quick, it's easy, it's light on your stomach. Let me show you. Some cinnamon, honey, granola, a banana, and a Greek yogurt of your choice. Okay, so I mentioned to you yesterday that I work out in the morning and I eat about 30 minutes before my workout. So I typically lean towards a smaller pre-workout snack just so I don't weigh my stomach down. But everything that I'm showing you, you can make it in a larger portion and you could have it as like a 1 hour before workout snack. Personally, I think if you're going to be more than an hour, I think I would go for a little bit more hefty of a meal than some of the things that I'm showing you, like a smoothie with protein in it, things like that. Like if it's going to be about 2 hours, then you need something that's going to be just a little bit more satiating than these smaller snacks. Okay, so we have our banana. Hopefully you can see this. Hopefully this is a good angle. I cut it up into just little bite-sized pieces. The banana is good because it is a carb, which is going to fuel our workout. Then I'm not crazy about peanut butter. That's how I actually kind of landed on this little snack that I have. I take just a little bit of pre-workout. Or pre-workout. What am I talking about? I obviously am not awake. Okay, so I do like 2 dollops of Greek yogurt because you don't want to have too much fat in the morning. Of course, you can always play with the portion sizes to figure out whatever works for you. I also, while I'm crafting this, I just want you to know this was a long time coming. This has been a long time for me to figure out things that sit well with me in the morning. So it's part of the reason why I'm so excited to share them with you, because I feel like I've like cracked the code in a way. Okay, so then some granola. This is helpful because, again, we've got some carbs to help us get through our workout, but there's also not so much fat and fiber in this granola that it's gonna like weigh us down, you know? And you don't want to do a lot. You want to do just enough to get a crunch in each bite. So that's honestly probably like a tablespoon of granola that I just put on there. After that, we're gonna top it with some honey, simple sugar. That's gonna give us our fast energy, so we're fueled by the time we get to the gym, because we're gonna eat this and head out the door. And then finally, some cinnamon. If you don't know, cinnamon is really good at helping regulate your blood sugar, and it also just makes everything taste better. So there you have it. She's not pretty, but there she is. A little pre-workout snack: banana, Greek yogurt, granola, honey, and some cinnamon. I'm currently eating my pre-workout snack. I usually make energy balls, but this time I decided to make them a little bit more into like granola bars, so I felt like I was switching it up for once. They're just a little bit of peanut butter, oats, some protein powder, chia seed, flax seed, some honey. A lot of good things to just get you some good fats and carbs and fiber and all the things I can't speak before you go work out. Luckily, I have one more rice cake for this one, but almond butter, and a strawberry. I'm just gonna have one rice cake with nut butter, cinnamon, and strawberries. You can also do this with blueberries or with bananas or any fruit of your choice. Okay, y'all, I'm back from the gym. I did it. I honestly am absolutely freaking pooped from that workout, but I'm glad that we got it in. Super proud. I did some upper body and I also did some cardio. I'm feeling really good. So before I depart from this video, I wanted to leave you all with just a couple more snack ideas that came to mind over the last couple of days, along with just like a final wrap up. I wrote myself some notes, so please don't think that I am distracted or something. I just want to make sure that I covered everything for you. So some pre-workout snack ideas that came to mind over the last couple of days. Also, if you haven't tried the protein coffee that all the girls are having, you gotta try protein coffee. It's just so good. This is what I have when I come back from the gym while I'm thinking about what breakfast I want to have. Okay, pre-workout snack ideas that came to mind over the last couple of days. You could do dates and some type of nut butter, an almond butter, a cashew butter, something like that. Just take a date and kind of crack it open and put a slab of nut butter in there. That's a good one. Also top it with like cinnamon to help regulate your blood sugar. A banana and a handful of almonds. That one I like to do whenever I'm like really in a hurry because it's something that I can grab and kind of walk out the door. And that one's really, that one's pretty light on my stomach, honestly. You could do whole grain bread with like a chia smash jam and almond butter. Or you could do a whole grain bread with like fruit and honey on it, something like that. If you don't like any of these ideas that I've shown you or that I've given you and you're looking to kind of create your own and you're trying to figure that out, don't forget our formula. Our formula is carbs, protein, and a low fat, and that's going to equal a great pre-workout snack. Maybe I'll put it somewhere on the screen. This is a good blank space. A carb, a protein, a low fat equals a good, healthy pre-workout snack. It's kind of like, it kind of rhymes a little bit. And then finally, don't forget to subscribe if you want more real life nutrition and wellness tips. If you want to know more about my story, go and check out my Welcome to My Channel video. It gives a little insight on kind of my health background and how I even got started with this channel and everything that I'm doing. And for those of you who keep up with me, I recently just started taking some health coaching classes, and my hope is that I can be a better resource and a better guide as we move through this journey together. And yeah, I just hope that I can be the best resource to you all, because I've been doing this for myself for 3 years, and so I was like, well, I think I can really dig my heels into this. If anything, I'll learn something for myself and how to make my life even better. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this was informative for you as well. I love digging into the details. I love doing a lot of research for myself, and I am not a certified dietitian or a nutritionist or anything like that, but I really do a lot of research, and I feel confident in what I'm sharing with you. If you have any corrections for me, if you are certified and you know better than I do, leave it in the comments. Please educate me. I want to know. I want to know how I can do better. So I'll leave it with that. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's been an absolute blast and a blessing to be able to make it for you all. And yeah, my name's Carmel. I'll see you on the next one.